I say that anytime you are in an environment, you scan the parking lot. If you're in a heavy, deep environment, you scan the parking lot.
Okay.
You count the Camaros, the Challengers, and the Chargers. You add those up, boom, separate. Add up the rest of the cars, divide them. That's the ratio, the probability of a shooting in your vicinity. You know what I mean? So this is what you do. When you ski, you scan the parking lot, you see what's going on. You see those situations, see a couple scat packs, a Hellcat, a tool, straight 8. Get up out of there. You already know the timing. Yo. We're in the building. You already know we're all set.
July 7th, early.
What's this, episode 32? We're in the building.
We're all set. Free here. Free on check-in.
Oh, shit. Rich in the building. You already know. Yo, let's get right into it, Free. What's going on, man? It's wild out here.
Me and Trump wilding?
It's a hell of a weekend.
It's definitely been a hell of a weekend. It's a lot going on.
China virus.
Trump sick of it. Sick of y'all fake news niggas. He's going pretty much like full throttle. Like, I'm just going to appeal to my base. If you like it or not, like, it is what it is. But, like, I don't care.
Bro, I never seen... It's just racism for no apparent reason. It's just like, you know... That comedy skit when he's just calling people racial slurs for no apparent reason, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, what was that for? Like, it's just unnecessary attacks. Like, he let the Confederate flag niggas just rock out. He like, yo, how y'all do that? He gave a speech at Mount Rushmore right after niggas was talking about Mount Rushmore was an indigenous mountain, how they violated. Son gave the speech at Mount Rushmore with the flag. Make America great. Fuck all of y'all. So he's different.
He definitely different. I mean, the shit that was kind of mind-boggling to me is when he like went on a tirade about Cleveland, the Indians, and the Washington Redskins changing the name. Like, I don't think it's nothing wrong with them wanting to change the name and not seem so offensive.
Bro,
like, I don't know why he was tripping over that.
Bro, and then he was talking. It made it seem as though he was speaking as though like go back. Like he thought they were talking about Indians like from India. Like, bro, we talking about like Native Americans. Like, the Indians are pretty American, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing more American than the Indians. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have some respect for people's cultures, Trump. Like, what's up with your man?
So you feel like he's losing it?
It's weird because it's like the whole, like, when he was his main time as a president, he was really chilling. Like, he wasn't really going that hard. The dude beat too much racism. But it's like,
it's a lot going on.
He's so desperate to win the race that he's like, yo, if racists like me, I'm about to just be as racist as possible without full-blown saying I'm racist in order to get people... Because he has this notion, I'm watching Fox News, they have this notion that there's a quiet, secret, unknown, unpolled group of people that would turn out if he just go full-blown America the Great Again... Fuck these niggers and these spics that's trying to fucking interfere with our greatness shit. Like,
I believe it.
And you know what's fucked up? There probably is.
I believe in the silent majority and a little bit extra. Like, don't be fooled. White people, for the most part, like, they don't want to see shit change too much. Like, they're okay with the way things have been for the last however many years. Like, we'll change the street signs. We'll let you paint Black Lives Matter. Like, and even that's a lot for some of them.
Why would
but
somebody
we're not trying to do too much, bro. Like, don't get crazy.
Because it's common sense. Why would somebody that's been benefiting off the situation for so long want to change the situation?
Nah, I get it.
Nobody's gonna give you power. Power's never given. Power is taken. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, exactly. So
it's either you earn the money to be able to force people to do what you want them to do, or you amass the ability to do violence to people in a way that they can't match.
Shout out to the NFAC. You know what I mean? The Not Fucking Around Coalition.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
NFC. You notice? I don't know if anybody, if you weren't in tune with the Black Power Instagrams and things of that nature, the NFAC, the Not Fucking Around Coalition, is a pro-black militant group here to defend all black lives. You know what I'm saying? And they're not dancing, they're not singing, they're lifting the blicky, and they're airing shit out. They're all former military, and they're not negotiating. They're not fucking around.
Negotiating with nobody.
They're not fucking around. And if you notice, the mainstream media completely stifled them. They didn't make no mention of them. They didn't make the news, CNN, none of that shit. Like CNN talked about the dudes that ran up on the white supremacists in Shreveport, Louisiana, but they didn't mention the Not Fucking Around coalition because them niggas was too organized. Like if I was a white man, if I was a random white person that was just like hillbilly man ready to want to hurt black people, that shit would make me scared. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'd have been shook.
I'm kind of glad they ain't get too much publicity. Like, I want them to keep growing the numbers and like really be able to pull up like 50,000 deep somewhere. You
right.
Know what I mean,
you right about that.
Armored, blickied out, AK'd out. You know what I'm saying?
But it's another way to look at it too. Them getting publicized, they would have had them 80,000 people already.
True.
And that's what they really scared about. That's what they really scared of.
True. My BM, she got her CCW. And she just grabbed the blicky today. You know what I'm saying? A little green. 9 something. But it's enough that's going to push
I can reach for. As long as I can reach for it. Fuck.
It can push you back, so there we go.
Oh, that shit hard. That's not really green. Yeah, that's like a baby lime, baby soft buttery joint. That's like really like a Tiffany blue. Yeah. Like a Tiffany blue glizzy. That shit hard. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I'm saying. So she says she not fucking around. Y'all niggas better relax.
Yeah, that's the energy we all need to have, B. Like, unpopular opinion. If I was that pregnant white lady, I'd have drew down on you black bitches too.
Yeah, I'm gonna be clear. Like,
unpopular opinion,
and I'm right with Rich on it. Like, I get it. Like, maybe she brushed him, yell, scream. Like, all right, y'all was doing a lot, but if you touch my car, like, I'm backing out. Like, fuck out of here. Like, you doing too much. Get from behind my shit.
Get from around. For one, it's like, yo, I apologize several times. You keep dragging it. You keep screaming at me. You keep trying to like fake bump me and fake keep your phone in my face, and now y'all like surrounding me. Y'all not really trying to let me leave after I already apologized. Look, fam, I got something for you. It's the blicky, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's the blick.
And I'm yo, if my shorty pregnant and she lets some, I don't care what color the broads is, if she lets some broads in her face that could do harm to her, a group of women, and she pregnant and she don't protect herself, I'm gonna be mad at my pregnant woman for not protecting herself.
And facts.
Protecting her my seed. What you talking about?
Facts, but shout to NFAC, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like what they doing. I like the organization. But they're not fucking with Black Lives Matter. Like Rich said, we not holding your hands. We not fucking with your rainbow. Yeah. None of that shit. Not means no liberal white ladies. We don't need y'all pulling up doing nothing. Like,
the revolution will not be homosexualized.
It won't be homosexualized. It will be black.
And allies, we know your heart's in the right place, but at the end of the day, y'all not us. So what y'all whatever y'all want to or not, y'all always water us down because when y'all pull up, y'all be like, oh, does it have to be all that way? Yes, cracker, fuck off.
Yes.
You know
it has to be that way. Because,
sorry, white man, but it is what it is.
And just spinning it back to Trump, like, Trump really got a lot of these white boys riled up. So, like, we got to let them know. You got
to have that energy back for them, or you're going to be in danger.
Yeah, or you playing yourself.
If you don't have that energy back for them, you're in danger because that's the energy they have for us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, they going to send over their couple allies at us and rock us to sleep. Like, oh, we know all that way. And then some other motherfuckers going to blow your head off. Just like it's black people on their side that like them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that don't mean nothing, bro. There's still motherfuckers that want to body you.
Nah. But, I mean, I could definitely feel like Trump's rhetoric has climaxed. Like, I haven't seen it this extreme. But I just feel like you said, it's a lot of pressure. Election time right around the corner. We're still dealing with the pandemic. Corona is crazy, but even though Corona is crazy,
but this is something you hear about in like random foreign countries, or you don't hear you never heard an American president really try to like sell himself based on racial division. Like this like a first.
Let's be clear too, though. Like there's in other countries, like if you don't go along with the dictator,
regular,
like they'll fix you up. Like you might go to jail, order might come with the fire and shoot out to your crib. Like it can get violent.
Yeah, but America is America for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, understandable.
Niggas went out their way to make America for a reason, B. So this type of shit is not valid.
Sick of you niggas, man. Fuck
Trump want to be Putin so bad. He mad as fuck. He not Putin. He mad as fuck. He not G. He mad as fuck. He not what's the nigga name in Turkey? He
said he feel like he about to surpass the.
He's a dub.
I'm feeling Trump. Trump giving away a lot of money right now, though. Y'all niggas say what y'all want.
Anybody would have gave that money away.
I don't know. He's giving you a lot of different options to eat. Like, yeah, he might have got money away. Biden might have gave you stimuli.
It wasn't all up to Trump. It's not like
I'm not saying it was all up. All right. There's a lot of free money floating around during the Trump administration. Is that fair to say?
That's coronavirus fault.
I don't care. All right, but y'all said, all right, so let me go this.
Trump talking point, nigga.
Listen, all right, you said it's coronavirus, and y'all said the coronavirus is Trump's fault. So, like, in the end, like, it was a blessing in disguise.
Is the coronavirus Trump's fault?
I don't know. Is it?
That's crazy.
Y'all niggas, there's a lot of people, 50% of America will tell you that, like, the reason why shit is fucked up is because Trump didn't close the border soon enough and he didn't take it serious. Right or wrong?
Yeah,
people will tell you that.
It's worse now because Trump didn't do the right thing in the
beginning. So, like, I mean...
So you saying his mistakes has turned around and got people together. So
yeah,
fuck
he dropped some seeds
Gucci.
on the ground by accident that he was trying to bring it to the crib, but they still blossomed in the flowers. So it was cool.
So we
like,
giving niggas credit for accident for fucking up and then overly compensating and doing dumb shit. Nigga gave law firms like $10 billion. Like he's wilding out, bro.
Yeah, listen, he's giving a lot of niggas money, but I know a lot of people have benefited too during the pandemic relief funds. Like I'm just a lot of people that look like me, like it 11.
A lot of people fucked up too.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but you gotta figure it out. Now he start selling some gloves.
It's so fortunate.
The fuck, you know what I mean? Do something. Well, Atlanta, only city right now in the southeast region that feels like Corona can't affect them because Kemp has not shut shit down. Fuck that. We not even. Fuck all of. Before we even get into Atlanta not shutting down, like Atlanta needs to shut down not only for the pandemic because y'all really wilding out. It was like 75 shootings in the month of July. We're only 7 days in. Over the weekend alone, 25 shootings. Edgewood, you dirty challenger, Camaro, and charging niggas was out in full force doing donuts. 18 people ended up getting shot. 2 people hit. Y'all killed the little girl, 8 years old, Pryor Street. Couple other people got hit. So I say that to say this, like, it's not Corona and it's not just white police wilding. It's black people wilding on black people. Rich, what say you?
I say that anytime you are in an environment, you scan the parking lot. If you're in a heavy, deep environment, you scan the parking lot.
Okay.
You count the Camaros, the Challengers, and the Chargers. You add those up, boom, separate. Add up the rest of the cars, divide them. That's the ratio, the probability of a shooting in your vicinity. You know what I mean? So this is what you do. When you ski, you scan the parking lot, you see what's going on. You see those situations, see a couple scat packs, a Hellcat, a 2, straight 8. Get up out of there. You already know the timing. Yeah. But what I do know, I'm not gonna put it all in the city because I do feel like there was a lot of people here from out of town. It was a lot. So we not gonna put it all on the city. You know what I'm saying? It was the gates are open here. Every psychopath in the country
I'm putting an 8-year-old
that
girl
wants
on
to
the
party.
City. I'm putting that on locals.
Yeah, that probably was.
I'm putting that on the locals, B.
That probably was locals. That guy. They're gonna have to turn themselves in, or they're gonna have to do something to that guy. I don't know what's gonna happen, but a murder hasn't got solved in Atlanta in years. I can't remember the last time a murder got solved out this bitch. So
facts.
I don't know. I don't know if somebody gonna turn them in or how that's gonna go. That's fucked up though. I don't even understand what type of Molly niggas got to be doing to shoot 8-year-old girls or shoot at. I mean, we shooting at cars, but we know women is inside. I don't know what's going on.
Niggas not playing fair, bro. Like, they on different time.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, if y'all got a roadblock or whatever, like, why you shooting at black people? That doesn't even make sense. Like,
that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, what was going through your head what was the roadblock? Shoot at black people? What the fuck?
That shit was the most ass backwards shit. Like, it made no sense whatsoever. I don't get that at all.
Like, that was so egregious. Like, I'm not justifying Edgewood, but from what I've heard and what I've seen, like,
it made more sense.
It made more sense. Into my car, like, I could see how that could go.
It made more sense. Yeah, Edgewood made sense. Like, okay, I see why that shit got aired out. Like,
yeah, I'm saying, like, crashing into niggas, like, bug the fuck out. Like, it's lit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but that other shit with little girl is that's too much.
Fact though.
You know what I'm saying? And just as quick as y'all niggas were screaming, we gonna police ourselves. This shit
happen. Like niggas went to police themselves, boy, they don't have no training. Yeah. But that's not even policing yourself. That's doing too much. What are you doing? Like, you got a roadblock for what? What you got a roadblock out here for?
Nah, that's fact.
Like, that don't even make no sense. What's the roadblock there for? What do y'all stopping people from coming over here for? Y'all stopping black people from going to their own communities?
This is deplorable behavior.
And the people that staying over there and living over there, like, who's co-signing that?
Yeah,
where's the big homies?
That
where's the big homies on that strip? Like, what's going on? Like,
where are you?
What are y'all doing? Like, who's co-signing that?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's no good, all in all. Then Kemp said he's sick of it. He sent the National Guard in, 1,000 troops.
But he sent in the National Guard just to protect like a building or two or some shit, like just to protect this. Like I don't even remember his house, the governor's mansion, and some.
Oh, that was what that was.
Yeah, the governor's mansion and like 2 other buildings or some shit like that.
Him and Keisha's beefing right now for sure.
They need to be.
It's like heavy static between Kemp and Keisha.
They gotta be, because all he do, he keep on overriding her. He be thugging her out. And then the crazy part is, Keisha, I was watching
Keisha
CNN.
said she's ready for vice president, if that's what it's going to be.
Heavy cap. Keisha on CNN lying, talking about she got Atlanta under phases and niggas is following directions and shit, and we different from Georgia. Bitch, stop fronting. Like,
the most thing I'll say that I've
shit.
seen, like, it's a few businesses that'll tell you, like, no entry,
put a mask,
no mask
on. Yeah, at the most.
But other than that, and I'll even go a step further. Like, people, like, if there's, like, too many niggas in a particular store I've been in, they'll just tell you got to wait outside. Like, it's not more than 4 or 5 people at a time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get all that. But for the most part, like, they just had a pool party at Compound.
Yeah.
Like, they literally constructed a pool in the middle of the club and let niggas get mixy in there.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled.
It's wide though. It's wide open, man. Butt naked.
It was 10,000 people on Edgewood and Auburn Ave blocking
Kemp,
the intersection of a major street. Like, let's be clear.
And the street wasn't blocked off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The street wasn't blocked off. They were just out there.
Yeah, it's just so many people out there on their own timing.
Big Fendi.
You know what I mean?
Fucking
Keisha said she got corona too. How you feel about that?
Oh, I mean, hey,
I don't like that shit is so vague now. Like, you could have COVID-19, like you could have a virus, which is a virus that can lead to the common cold, but it still belongs to the coronavirus family.
Yeah, and
then that'll result in a positive test.
But she said her husband was bedridden, nigga. She said her husband was freaked out.
I missed that one. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she had an interview with Chris Cuomo last night on CNN. I was watching that shit.
So her husband is fiended out.
Her husband is fiended out. That's a Fendi. And she could be coming up next.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if he's in the bed, he should be all right. If he goes to the hospital, I don't trust the ventilators.
Hospitalizations is up all over the country.
I said it before, I say it again. I don't trust ventilators. So, like, I'll thug it out in the crib if that's what it's going to be.
Yo, my nigga.
Besides that,
I will full-blown die in this bitch before I go to this hospital.
Yeah, I'm
not going to party, though. Like, y'all niggas is sick and still going to these clubs, bro.
Oh, no, they definitely partying. You better believe it.
It's one thing to party, bro, but to get sick and keep on going to the party, bro, you know you sick, bro. And it's not because you had the AC on high last night, bro.
Niggas don't care. Niggas do not care. Like, they is on timing, bro.
Like, come on, son. You know you can't taste what you ate last night. You can't smell nothing, bro. You got that shit, bro. Stop going out.
Niggas is going out, and niggas is shaking their ass, and niggas is grinding and dubbing, and niggas do not care.
Actively with COVID, knowing they got COVID and hitting the streets a week or two later after the diagnosis, as if that shit mean it's all good now. Like,
nah, I think they was going out because they want to hear Pop Smoke album, new shit.
Oh man, nah,
yeah, I mean,
risk it all for Pop.
I mean, let's get into Pop. Shout out to Pop Smoke. Aim for the stars, shoot for the moon, and all that.
What does that even mean?
It's some woo shit, I guess.
Like, yeah. I pray it's some woo shit. Because I'm like, what does that mean, bro? That's not the saying, bro.
Yeah, I mean, let's just hope it's some woo shit. You know
let's just hope it's some woo shit.
He's predicted to do around 200K first week.
Okay.
I'm happy for that. Do you feel he would have did 200K if he was alive?
No.
A buck? Somewhere close?
He did. What did Meet the Woo 2 do?
36.
He did like 90.
Okay. So we give him 90. I mean, I'm happy for the 200. How you feel about the album? Out of 10, what do you rate it?
He about a 7.5.
That's what I said. I give it a 7.5, respectfully.
About a 7.5. He got some. He definitely got some
Stitches is my favorite track on there. The intro, outro, and Snitches. My fault. Pardon self. The joint with Future and what was that? Quavo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Future's verse. That's one of my favorite Future verses in some years, to be honest. Like, not to take nothing away from Future, but like, he really floated on there. The beat is fire. So that, to me, that's my favorite track. Snitches, and I like how he comes in right away. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of energy for the women, and I get that, like, because, you know, you got to appeal to them. A lot of women feel like his voice, so, like, shout out to 52, because he was the executive producer. He gave me like 6-7 joints on the back end of the album, just like strictly for the ladies. I like this shit with King Combs. Y'all niggas better stop throwing salt on my son.
50 vibe 50 had a vibe.
50 had a vibe. I respect the Mini Men sample. I
feel like the deluxe gonna have more street shit on there.
It's definitely gonna be more. It's gonna be some 5e.
Yeah, but that I like that joint. It was real vibey. That 4-4 Bulldog shit was real hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely fuck that shit. Anytime him and Lil TJ do something together, that shit was always hard. Niggas was hating, but I fucked with Quavo all over that shit. Quavo was wild, floaty. Quavo was fun on that.
So you feel like the deluxe is gonna be wavy? Push Thug on the deluxe?
Yeah,
the Pusha say sick of
fire. The deluxe is gonna be fire, especially in today's climate.
It's like deluxe crazy.
Most
it's
niggas,
like wavy
most niggas is keeping if you know ahead of time that you gonna have a deluxe, you keeping your best heat for your deluxe. For the niggas that didn't know they were gonna have a deluxe, it's kind of like more even. But for the niggas that know for sure they come with the deluxe, they deluxe gonna be all bangers, like without a doubt.
I mean, he got 5, he got Thug, he got Gunna. Is Pusha getting removed? If you're not aware, Pusha has a verse on Pop Smoke's Deluxe, so I guess he's throwing shots at Drake again. He's still dragging it, like Jesus. And like, I mean, listen, if you want to keep your foot on their necks, like, I respect it. Like, this is how he coming, like, this is how he feel. But it's like a lot, bro. Like, you didn't have to go on the Pop Smoke joint for that. You know what I mean? So him and Thug had a little back and forth. Because Thug said he ain't even hear Push a verse. Obviously, Thug and Drake have a good relationship. So he ain't hear Push a verse before they put it out. So now he feel a little way like that shit was corny. And Pusha said, like, he got Thug's verse last. So, I mean, it is what it is. I respect Pusha for telling Steven Victor to take him off the deluxe. Like, we're not going to have that type of energy on the project. You know what I mean? And I feel like Pusha's dragging it. Like, if you're going to keep your foot on that, I get it. But I don't think Pop Smoke's album was the place for it. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I mean, Pusha is clearly looking for a way to get... Because every time he try to give niggas a verse coming at Drake, the verse can't get out. So he trying to sneak a verse out against Drake somehow, some way, any way he can. But it's like, at this point, it's like, bro, like, do other shit with your life, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, every time I hear about you, I don't want it to be about Drake, though. Like, that's starting to be lame, bro. Like, you gotta, like, do your own thing, bro. Make heat. Like, you push. I like Pusha. I've always liked Pusha, but every verse can't be about Lil Wayne or Cash Money or Drake, bro. Like,
it can't be about 10 bricks of coke either.
I mean, he's a coke rapper. Like, he can rap about all the coke he wants to rap about.
All right, I hear you.
But
bro.
if you want rap, but like Pusha T is fire and all that, but it's like, yo, you're not gonna make your whole life about dissing this nigga, bro. Make other songs, make other shit. Make some vibes, bro. Like, stop doing that. That shit is corny. And then you know for a fact, Pop is sitting here dead, bro, rolling over. He's a dub. And you gonna sit here, and still go Drake. Like, come on, bro. Like, give me something else, please. Anything.
Copy. I mean, so 50 overall, we give him. Does he get?
But hold on. My fault. Let me say this because I forgot to mention it. But Thug is wilding. Like, for Thug to say, oh, Why did you, I didn't know what it was about. Why did he do that on the shit with me? Y'all is gay for that. Like, come on, son. Like, I don't have to tell you what the fuck I'm about to rap about, nigga. Like, I can do what the fuck I want to do. Nigga sent me the beat. I can do what I want to do. And if Thug calling me gay would drive me insane. I'll be heated, boy. What? Heated, boy.
Nah, I remember back in the 90s, too, like, when the golden era rap, we came up, like, a nigga might get their verse, and, like, next thing you know, like, you just be on a song where niggas just throwing wild shots. So
yeah, that happens all the time. When Migos and Cardi B and them did that shit, and Shorty jumped the shit diss, and then, you know what I mean? Now it's a diss song. When that shit happened with T.I. and Ludacris on that one song back in the day, they was on a remix, and they was going on each other on the same motherfucking song. Cause one nigga got the verse first and realized, like, yo, this nigga's dissing me on the verse, and like, that's how this shit go, bro. Like,
yeah, fact.
All that, like, oh, how dare this nigga make his own verse and not and diss this nigga on a song with me? Like, bro, shut the fuck. It's not even your song. I could see if it was your song, he sent a verse in it, but it wasn't even your song. Like, come on, son, fuck out of here. It's not up to you, nigga.
But I just shot the 50 though, because I like what he did as an executive producer. Like, he definitely put together a solid project. I respected
the fact that he didn't just put himself all over it. Yeah, cause I thought, a nigga like
went left.
Yeah, like a nigga like him, like that's extra feeling and stuff and shit. If he say, yo, I'm about to executive produce the rest of your shit, you expect a nigga like him to want to sing all the hooks and shit.
Yeah,
like,
might have been like, I didn't know where it was gonna go. I'm like, are we gonna get like mad 50 hooks?
Yeah,
like kept it really light.
Yeah, exactly. He did one feature, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, I respected the fuck out of that. I thought he was going 50 to. I thought he was gonna be all over that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Your man Tip called them out too. Speaking of Fifth, Tip said he want 50 in the verses. How you feel about that? I feel like 50 will wash him.
50 gonna smoke that nigga boots.
You know what I'm saying? Tip got joints, but not like they're not colossal bangers.
See,
he don't have an I Get Money. He don't have an In the Club. He don't have a Wankster.
T.I. got joints, but for a versus setting, like I don't think the joints that T.I. got is gonna really set shit on fire the way. If 50 get into his mixtape bag,
and not just to mention, like you said, in a versus setting where you really only get a part of the hook in like whatever verse you want to play, like the best verse of the song. 50 verses on his elite songs are fire too. Like everybody remembers them shits word for word. Like even though I Get Money, like Have a Baby by Me, Baby Be a Millionaire, like his shit stand out all around, all across the board. You know what I mean?
I don't think T.I. I respect the fact T.I. want that smoke, cause that's a good look, but I don't see T.I. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get this to T.I. though. T.I. had fire songs over a longer period of time, but in verses that don't really matter though. Cause you just seen Fab get washed. You know what I'm saying?
But Fab picked a lot of bullshit too.
Yeah, but it really.
And a lot of Fab shit didn't age well. Like, and I don't know if T.I. shit gonna age well either. Cause he had a lot of his shit with
T.I. first album is fire still right now.
50 shit is still fire. I still listen to old 50. His shit still
mixtape 50 is undeniable. It's undeniable.
And the first Get Rich or Die is still fire.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So like, let's not get crazy. But we watch some crazy shit on the TV. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I think 50 will watch Tip, but I respect Tip for putting himself on a ledge and throwing that little challenge out there.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's a good one to go. I mean,
50 need a Snoop Dogg or something. For real, in my opinion.
I mean, I think 50 and Tip is a good matchup. I ain't gonna front. Like they are on the same level. Like they don't got the See, 50 T.I. album, T.I. probably got better albums, like, overall than 50 do, but 50, T.I. don't have no mixtape game. Like, T.I. mixtape game is, like, non-existent. Like, he got some mixtapes, but it's, like, none of them shits is like that.
The best mixtape song I remember him was the shit with Dipset, Crown Me, him and Jewels and Ken. That's my favorite T.I.
Oh, yeah, and he only had a couple songs on that shit.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's quiet. Unless T.I. just make sure he play like his top 20 best shit, his placement is fire, like his shit is clean, like I don't see it.
Cause verses, niggas love that grimy shit in the verses, bro. And T.I. don't got enough of that.
Niggas thought like Jada Fab, like Fab was just gonna get crazy with all the shit for the bitches, but niggas was like, nah, we wanna hear. As soon as Jada started playing them classic verses, niggas was like, nah, we over here with it.
Cause men is the main one tuning into verses, bro. We gonna stand up.
Especially if some rapper shit, for sure. Like maybe you might have caught a lot of females like on the Erykah Badu joint. You know what I'm saying? Shit like
we
that.
Talking about old, and most of it, we talking about old men, bro. We talking about old niggas, bro. Yeah. Like we not gonna get too many popping young thotties pulling up trying to see what's going on with these 50-year-old rap niggas, bro. That shit ain't gonna fly. Like
like you said, and if people that listen to Jada, if you are a girl, like you're like a bar, like you might be from Brooklyn, you might beat niggas up, so like you want to hear bars too.
You're a black and mild smoker.
Yeah, facts. Like you wear black forces.
Yeah, activity.
Yeah, I mean, is 50 a color? So 50, they trying to cancel 50 because he said like, listen. Listen.
Hold on. Before we even touch this, bro, let's get into our sponsorships, bro.
All right,
because this shit gonna get that shit out of here.
Okay.
We back. Bills is paid. Let's get into it. Talk about your man 50.
So basically, 50 just talked about like how he like exotic joints, you know what I mean? And it wasn't so much it wasn't a diss against black women. It was more so like, you grew up in certain neighborhoods and you see a certain look all your life for the first 18 years for the most part. That's what you dating, that's what you fucking, that's what you kissing, and that's all well and good. That's beautiful. But sometimes you travel, you go to other places, you see different things, you see different flavors. So it's just like with food, anything, you know what I mean? You see something that you're not used to or that you wouldn't normally get, you want to try it out. So I think that was the appeal with what he was saying with the foreigners. I'll even speak on my experience. I love black women. I love chocolate. I'll tell niggas to tell you like, yo, free fucking. I like a dark skinned woman. A pretty dark skinned woman to me is like the best in the world. So let me get out the way. With that being said, like even in New York, like it was still a thing when you bagged the joint from Washington Heights, like because it was like, damn. For one, it was difficult because Dominicans is racist. Puerto Rican joints, they show niggas love because they feel like they black, most of them anyway. But the Dominican, you get a Dominican, like it was almost like a trophy because it's like, damn, like it's not something I normally get. And it's a different look. You know what I mean? So I get it. And I feel like that's the appeal. As far as the self-hate thing, and people trying to say that, whatever relationship he had with his mom might have been good, might not have been. I'm not going to really speak on that. But I don't think he was trying to down sisters or make it seem like he doesn't feel like black women are beautiful. Because that's not the case.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think he was more so trying to just saying like, yo, like when you for one, his timing is disgusting because it's not even the right time. It's not even the right time to even be talking about this type of shit right now with the way all the world, what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel as though he was just. I don't think he was saying necessarily black joints was all angry or black joints can't be exotic. I think he was just saying niggas like different shit. Niggas like shit that look different, act different, whatever it may be. If I'm a black nigga in fucking Nebraska, like a black bitch from Cali is still exotic to me because it's different, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he was saying per se like a full-blown skin color, like this was exotic, this not exotic. I think he was saying more so this what I'm used to, this what I'm not used to. So I like to do shit that I'm not used to because I want to expand my horizons or whatever it may be. I feel like the way he said it's like, yo, if he'd have grew up around white bitches or whatever, he'd have been tired of white bitches. So, you know what I'm saying? But like, we do need to like just be easy though.
The trigger too.
When he said angry black bitches get away from me.
Like angry, I just be wanting to jab on angry black motherfuckers.
But I mean, because he was trying to be funny. Yeah. He was trying to be funny, but that goes with the whole like, yo, when I'm living my life and I'm doing my thing, when I'm doing what I want to do with myself and enjoying my life the way I want to enjoy it, I don't want to hear your fucking criticism or your opinion on my love life and all that shit. Like, I don't know what it's like for a black woman that deals with other races, so I can't speak on that. But if I know as a black man, if you fuck with other races, like you hear that, you like black women don't let you hear the end of that shit. Like,
nah, they not.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like yo, like nobody wants to live like that. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. Nobody wants to be criticized all day long. Nobody wants people nagging at them all day long, regardless. You know what I'm saying?
That's their favorite narrative to push too. Like black people get rich and they fuck with different races or whatever the case may be, or they're always marrying outside their race. But if you look at the numbers, 90% of the black men that are married to black women.
Yeah, that's just a narrative. There ain't nothing more, nothing less. I mean,
and then you know what it is too, like on Shade Room, like anytime a particular athlete just happens or entertainer just goes like exotic or like white girl, they're gonna highlight that, even though there's hundreds of other niggas in the NBA that got black wives.
Yeah.
And there's hundreds of, almost thousands of other niggas in the NFL that have black wives.
Yeah.
But when they go white, they're going to put that up. And then it just causes all this controversy for people like, oh my God.
It could be some type of media ploy.
Yeah.
And plus, you know, it's clickbait. It's clickbait too. You know what I'm saying? People,
you know what I mean?
People know if Shade Room know, if we post this interracial couple, this shit going to do numbers. Like, people going to have mad opinion. It's going to be what it is.
Like, it could be 100 married couples on a team. But if they know that there's 10 of them are married to white girls, they're going to show you the 10 back to back. And then now you like, damn, that's what every NFL nigga do. They just go get a white girl or whatever the case, which is gross. But I get it. They got to eat too. Fuck.
You know what I kind of been noticing lately, and it's kind of strange to me. I don't know if I'm wrong or right on this, but I feel like I've been seeing a lot of like women that benefit from colorism be like real upset about colorism, and I'm like, huh? Like,
articulate what you mean?
Like, light-skinned joints with wavy long hair or whatever you want to call them, the type of women that benefit from the colorism hierarchy that's in place are the main ones upset about colorism. It's kind of confusing, but I don't know.
Do you think it's an issue in the black community?
It's definitely an issue.
You know what I think is a bigger issue?
I'd be kind of confused when I see people that benefit from something complaining about it. I don't get it. That confuses
Growing
me.
up, what I will say, like, I remember dark-skinned girls used to bully a lot of the light-skinned girls. Like, that was a real thing.
Because in the black community, having lighter skin means you softer. means you have more white blood in you, means you weaker and softer.
Yeah, we think that too as men. Like niggas, like light skin ass nigga, he emotional.
But we clown light skinned niggas for being soft because when we was young, light skinned niggas had all the hoes. Every bitch you liked the light skinned nigga when we were 10, 12, 11, 13 years old before niggas became real men. All the bitches you wanted liked the light skinned niggas. You know what I'm saying? So then our comeback for the light skinned niggas was they pussy though. I'll punch him in his motherfucking mouth though. You know what I'm saying? That's what we had for them. And that's the same thing the dark skin joints got for the light skin joints. You know what I mean? Every nigga was running around chasing light skin bitches around the whole motherfucking playground. The dark skin bitch like, man, fuck that bitch. I'm gonna bust her on her motherfucking mouth. She ain't so pretty now, is she? You know what I'm saying?
Do you think 50's colorist comments are going to affect his standing of a possible versus? Do you think Swizz and Timbaland might want to go a different route?
Nah, two light-skinned niggas don't give a fuck.
Okay. So you feel like...
Those are the two lightest-skinned niggas in the world. They don't give a shit about no colorism.
Who, Swizz and Tim?
Yeah.
Tim's not really light-skinned. Swizz is.
Who's not light-skinned?
Timbaland, bro.
Timbaland's not light-skinned?
No, bro.
Oh, my God, bro.
Swizz and Tim are like two different shades.
Timbaland's pretty light, bro.
He's like my.
Where you get Timbaland from? I'm talking about T.I., bro.
Oh, T.I. I said Swizz and Timbaland is the one that hosted.
Oh, I thought it was a Swizzy. I didn't know what Timbaland had nothing to do with it.
Nah, it's Swizz and Tim.
Oh, how Tim get in there?
Because they started it first. That was Swizz versus Tim. That was the first. That was one of the best ones too. Like, I mean, that was the first shit they did.
Oh, they were the guinea pigs. So they said, "Yo, we running with this. This is our shit."
Swizz, you know what I'm saying, was in the car and playing his shit, which was kind of fire though, because it sounded lit in the car because like he got all those beats and shit.
You know he got a different type of system.
And Tim was right in the studio. That was a solid one. Tim, I think Tim smoked them too.
Oh, but wow.
Yeah. Speaking of verses, is Cam gonna get somebody? Fuck. I want to see Cam go. Niggas be acting like Cam got 20. Cam got 20, B. Cam got a real 20.
Who can Cam go against though?
I've heard Mace. They said Cam and Fab might have been a better matchup.
Jeez. Cam and Fab would have been a way better matchup. I'd like to see that more. Cam and damn, bro.
Cam could go against 50.
Nah, 50. Yeah, Cam could go against 50
in terms of like leader.
But that's too regional, bro. We need to expand the verses, bro. Like the
Cam
verses.
And Jeezy.
Cam and Jeezy.
Because he's not gonna battle Gucci, man. We know that.
Yeah.
Even though that's what we want to see.
Cam and Jeezy will be fire. I ain't gonna lie. I would like to see Cam and Jeezy. That would be dope.
I'm good with Cam and Jeezy.
Dope. Yeah, that would be very, very dope. And they both in the same lane. Like, yo, we're too real for this, but we gonna do it for y'all.
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
I'll allow it. I want every second of that.
Yeah. So we throwing out Cam and Jeezy. Hov and Nas, is it ever gonna happen?
I don't think they want. I don't think they want to spark that up.
I can see Nas battling like Snoop Dogg on some fluke shit.
Yeah.
I can see that ending up being like the final.
Nas fake been hiding this whole time. He ain't said shit.
He keeping it light.
Control opposition.
Oh, he controlled the op.
That's what they all are.
Copy. I mean, I'd love to see Hov and Nas, but
did you watch Farrakhan? Did you watch Criterion?
Nah, I didn't. I'm sorry. Fill me in. What was the good minister talking?
I mean, nothing.
Damn, nothing. It was 3 hours.
I mean, everything. If you ever read an NOI book or listened to an NOI speech or anything of that nature, it's the same wave. Like, yeah, like he's not anti-Semitic. The Talmud is just violated. He's this, he's that. Yaqub created the white man through genetic creation over time. You know, just stay the NOI doctrines, and Farrakhan just talking about how awesome he is and how he's so fucking chosen and shit. But yeah, I mean, I had a discussion with the good brother because I don't jack NOI. You know what I'm saying? I had a discussion with a good Muslim brother and brother Jai. He was like, he was like, don't. It ain't based on the men. The men are fallible. It's based on the overall message and the overall practice and direction. And I do have to admit that the NOI has done more to progress the black household and the black man probably more than any other organization in the country.
Especially in terms of what they promoting, for sure.
Yeah.
The overall message.
So I have to give NOI respect for that, you know what I'm saying? But I really, really thought that Farrakhan was gonna come with a plan. I thought this was the day that he's gonna come with a list of fucking actionable items and goals and a plan for Black America on what we do next and after that. And there was no plan. It was just a sermon typical sermon. I didn't like that.
So you wasn't feeling that?
No.
Well, tap in if you're interested in fair account. It's on YouTube, so you know what I mean. Tap in with the good minister, get the message, get empowered. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we need to do a quick segue. It's a lot going on in sports too. Let's talk about your cousin Patty M. 500 million, 10 years, 400 guaranteed.
You're bugging out. With my nigga, you guarantee like 150. Where you get 400?
That's what Adam Schefter.
No, it's guaranteed like 150, bro. You're tripping.
Where do you see that? I'm pulling it up now.
Do you watch First Take, ESPN, anything in the world?
I'm going off
guaranteed 150, bro.
I gotta see that.
He's guaranteed only 150 of that. You know what I'm saying? But Pat, they saying Pat really was fair. Like, Pat showed love because he could have really got more bread than that.
What? Food for Pat?
Yeah, he could have got more guaranteed than that. He could have got more yearly than that. He definitely could have got more guaranteed than that. But he trying to lead the team flexibility to sign some more people.
Okay. I'm just reading the numbers on Pat. I read this. It includes 477 in guaranteed mechanisms. I don't know what that means. Yeah,
it's quiet for Adam Schefter's tweet, bro. ESPN.com. It's real articles.
I mean, he works for ESPN. He's a professional.
He's a tweeting, bro. He's a random nigga on, not random, but he's tweeting.
He's not just saying random shit.
But he like at that point, Shefty trying to break the news. He telling you shit he heard. Like, ESPN the next morning got the actual numbers. Like, you know what I mean? It was all over ESPN all day. 150 guaranteed, 450 in the contract. Get to like 520 or something with the extras.
Yeah, they say he gets $140 guaranteed by March of 2020 if he's still on the roster.
Yeah,
which is still a lot. Like,
$140 in a lump is good night, good fight.
Yeah, because when I read 400 is a lot to guarantee. I'm like, damn, they guaranteed that much?
Yeah.
But yeah, still $150 guaranteed is a lot of chicken. I don't fuck what nobody said.
$150 before 2022, so they probably on 2 payments of like 75.
What are you gonna do when that hits your account?
What you shitting me?
Yeah, he's only what? How old is Pat? 24?
25. It's really not like, what can you do? Like, what do you have planned to do when 75 hits your shit? Like, what do you do? Like,
I'm going to Rafe.
I mean, like,
I'm driving to Rafe to get my house.
That's considering he doesn't already have the Rafe. Though.
Yeah, he's probably has the Rafe by now. He's probably getting at least double.
Somebody gave him a Rafe. Like,
yeah. He's got a Rafe by now for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get another Rafe for the 70 hit.
But all right, so...
I'm so cheap, though. Like, I say that, but I'm only going to have 3 cars. Coupe, drop, a regular hardtop, and like a truck. That's it. That's all I got for you.
All right,
I might grab us to there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He should get a private jet at this point.
I was thinking private jet, but there's still like a buck, bro.
Just buy a private jet, bro.
Now, when you go private jet, that's when it gets dicey. Like, what if he goes private jet and
break her off? Break her off.
Like, go private jet by like year 10. Like, I'll be okay
10, go private jet. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't just go private right off the river, bro. Like, just keep it light. Like,
yo.
Yeah,
but
good
check it
crib with mansion. You gonna get your moms out the way, right?
Yo.
Your niggas, right? Even all my niggas can get like half a ticket. Y'all get 500.
Shit, me.
Maybe a quarter. It might be a 250 clip.
Let's sit down and talk about a business plan or something that you want to do with yourself.
Yeah,
I'm not going to hand you some bread, though. Nah, let's sit down.
You're not going to hit niggas off the 75 hit. Niggas can't get a hit.
Nah, my nigga, do you throw passes? The fuck out of here. Listen, bro. Crazy. I'll invest in you. Like, we can sit down and we can talk about it. Like, what is it that you want to do? Give me a good plan.
All right, so what's the cap on how much you'll throw at a business with your niggas?
Oh, there's no cap. There's no cap to that because it's a business.
All right.
There's no cap.
So if you come with the business, Rich will take care of you. He'll fund it.
There's no cap to the business, but just hand niggas bread because you be around me. Suck my dick, homie. Fuck out of here. I wish you would, nigga.
So niggas still gotta wait. Niggas still gotta put some type of time in before they get set out. I'm gonna set niggas out, B. Like, I feel Rich though, like you gotta come with a business plan because there's certain niggas.
Dick. You have to have a purpose, though.
Like, it's certain niggas I know, like if you give them the check, they're just gonna run through it. But like, I have some financial responsible friends. I feel like they'll do the right thing with it. You know what I mean? and it'll do a couple backflips.
Yeah, I mean, do the right thing, and then with the money you earn, you can go be an asshole with that shit. But I'm not just gonna give you money to go ball out with, like, off my hard work, nigga. All you did was hang out with me, nigga. Like, you sound, you know what I mean, man? Come on, bro. That nigga got that entitlement weirdo shit fucked up. Those be them niggas that be calling you big bruh and you 2 years younger than them.
Oh shit.
Fuck out of here, homie.
So it's quiet.
I don't even want them type of niggas around me.
Rich said y'all niggas can't get nothing, man. If y'all got a business plan, get away.
I don't even want them type of
no
niggas
business
around.
plan, get the fuck away.
Shit.
What's that gonna get? I know niggas was calling up Pat like, yo, I'm glad you got that 500.
What? Because now I can
like,
say
on the
anything.
low end, like, you gotta give me 300.
If Lamar get a chip this year, what he can get?
At least 455.
You got to be able to get more than Pat. If Lamar get a chip this year, he should be able to get more than Pat. He should be able. Not he don't have to get more than Pat, but he should be able to.
Or equivalent.
They saying Pat took a pay cut. They say in 6 years, 7 years, when you know NFL just started taking gambling money this season. It hasn't even been equated into the revenue, into the salary caps, none of that shit. In 2, 3, 4 years from now, when the NFL new TV deal gets struck and all that, Pat Mahomes deal might be a steal, bro. In 5, 6 years from now, niggas might be signing 50, 60 million a year contracts, bro.
Oh, just like regular shit.
Yeah,
that might be the standard.
Yeah. So Pat Mahomes shit might be at a steal right now. NFL is about to renegotiate mad deals the next season, bro.
Yeah, I know niggas is like, thank you, Pat.
What?
Dak, I see Dak. I mean, if Jerry's sick right now, like, come on.
Yeah.
Because on the low end, Dak gonna have to get 35 a year to 40.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Dak is gonna get about 37, 38 now.
Yeah.
Yo,
for sure.
What I wanted to get into though is this a win for the black community?
I don't know. Is it? He got a white joint.
Like, is Pat Mahomes black? Is he? Like, I'm seeing the way the owners and shit is hugging him. Like,
he has the white representation,
and then like,
so they're getting their little,
and then 3%. Then like he's on an interview and he's like, he didn't mention any racial problems, injustice, nothing. He was like, yeah, with everything going on, you know, I just wanted to be here and da-da-da. But it's like, yeah, bro, I'm not feeling that vibe from Mahomes. Like, he was raised by a white woman, by a white family. You know what I mean? He's got a dark-skinned pops, but we don't know his pops involved. His pops are Major League Baseball players. Pops might run around fucking bitches. We don't know how much his pops was around, B. Mahomes, I don't know how much. I don't know if he kinfolk. He's kinfolk. I don't know if he kinfolk, man.
He did say, didn't he say too? Like, he was like something with the Trayvon situation. Like, Georgia, it was something about what he was for police. He's all Blue Lives Matter. He's a Blue Lives Matter nigga.
Spooky.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm nervous. I don't know if that's $400 million for the black community. Does he have a black charity on his lineup?
Not that I'm familiar with.
At this point, any black athlete that doesn't have a full-blown black charity on their lineup of charities is a bozo.
You don't got a black. If you're black and you don't have a black charity and you're not like setting it out directly to the community and you're up, you're really a clown.
You just throwing money blindly at bullshit charities like whatever
give it
clever.
To the Red Cross and that shit.
Like nah, you're not really like I can't respect that shit at all, B.
So Dak's happy, Lamar's happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody that throws a pass right now is happy, like, because they're all gonna bubble behind that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Cam Newton's fucking punching the air right now.
But if he does, if he proves himself,
next season it's lit for him.
It's lit. Like he might be due for another 30 a year clip. Like he might not get 50 a year, but he might be due for at least 30, 40. And that's still solid. Like what you say?
If he ball this season, he definitely can get right.
You know what I mean?
That's a Fendi. That's a super big Fendi.
Nuba's lit. Training camp started. The White's playing. It's a lot. Bradley Bill's not playing. Respect
the Dwight for donating his whole salary too.
Dwight got a buck out the league.
I'm surprised more niggas ain't doing that either. Y'all niggas is disgusting.
Setting their whole check out.
It's a lot of y'all that got a buck out the league already that can set their check out. If you got a buck out the league, you gonna set your check out, bro. Like, you know, it's not that deep right now.
If you're John Morant, I still need my check.
Yeah. All the young bulls, all the fringe niggas.
I still need his check. Like,
all the young bulls, all the fringe niggas, like, yeah, B, get your bread. Like, but all y'all niggas in y'all second, third contract and all that, like, come on, son. You don't need that right now, boy. Pass that off, boy.
Yeah, no, I feel that. So LeBron and Steph and all them niggas should be setting everything out.
Yeah, facts.
Okay.
Facts.
Copy. You were watching TBT?
I caught up today. My man. Shout out to Quick. My man Tyrese Rice was going off. He lost today by mass.
Familiarize the people with TBD who aren't, if they aren't familiar.
TBT is a basketball tournament that's been going on for the past few years. I can't remember exactly when it started, but not for years though. The prize money always goes up. It's usually comprised, the rosters comprised of former college stars or alumni teams. They get together under a banner or whatever, and then they play in a tournament, usually full of international players that play overseas and shit like that. But it's usually a hella name that you recognize from back in the day, college basketball and shit. The pot this year is $1 million for the winner take all tournament. I think last year was like $250,000. It's been going up every year. Like this year is the highest ever though. $1 million cash for the winning team, son. It's getting busy.
So it's lit.
Fact though.
Is baseball coming back? Did they announce it?
Yeah, they about to do a 60-game season.
When's it start?
60-game short run
right
season.
To it. That should be done in 2 weeks. They do 2 days of shit.
Yeah. Baseball, like, fuck it, B. We gonna get something
out of this shit.
Yeah.
Shit, B.
Because the niggas want their contracts to run. Like, yo, I need that year of service on my contract. Like, I'm not trying to be stuck with these niggas an extra year. I had a game plan. Like,
nah, that's real shit.
You know what I'm saying? All the sports in the air. They say college football is so in the air right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I forgot about college. Is school gonna come back regular? Like, how are they gonna do that?
Trump said he demands schools open regular, B. Trump said, schools got open regular.
Nothing.
But
if you had a seed, is your seed going back to regular school?
If I had a seed, fuck no. I'm not sending my kid in them shit. But at the same time, do I want to sit home with this little nigga and show him computers and shit and be like, yo, little nigga, you got a fucking ABCs with your teacher and shit or whatever the fuck they be doing? Yeah. I don't want to do that shit, dog.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I want you to go to school and leave me the fuck alone till you get off school. To be real. So, damn, do I got to send my kid into the COVID flame? If I got a kid right now, I don't got a kid,
you might I might give him like a year of homeschooling and then see the temp, and then maybe we can reacclimate the next year and see how it goes.
And then you run the risk of your kid being a fucking weirdo if you want to send him to school.
Yeah, like he'd be like socially retarded.
Yeah.
So you don't want to get too crazy with the isolation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like right now, nah, we gotta chill. We're gonna even like I might say, I'm gonna do first half at home, first semester, like first marking period.
Yeah, let's just check the
maybe like after Christmas we can pull back.
But some people don't even got a choice. What if you one of them hard working ass niggas that like swing an axe or some shit every day?
I've seen some schools that are giving their students a choice, like you can choose to have them taught at home. But like I see what you're saying.
No, I gotta go. I gotta go to work. I gotta go swing an axe, or I'm a mom. I gotta go. I'm a nurse. So I gotta go do nurse shit, whatever it may be. Now it's like, yo, we don't even have the option of keeping my kids safe. I gotta send them into the fire. Like that's crazy.
It's definitely egregious.
Yeah, it's nasty right now. And that goes back to the whole socioeconomic shit. Why they saying, yo, black people more so got it or getting sick or whatever. Niggas don't have the choice or the leeway to stay home and distance. Niggas have to go to work. The majority of the people working them essential jobs are minorities, are black, because they afford. You know what essential jobs? When people think essential jobs, they think just like a nigga in a hospital. Nah, it's more shit than that. It's the nigga driving the garbage truck, the garbage man, the motherfucking grounds crew niggas. Like, it's random ass shit that's deemed essential, and it's mostly all black people working. And like, that's the reason why the COVID shit is fucking going crazy amongst us. We the main ones that we can't afford to stay in the cribs, huh?
Yeah. But I mean, staying in the crib is weakening your immune system anyway. So it's like give or take. Yeah, but staying in the crib is gonna weaken your immune system, but it's also gonna lessen your chances of catching this shit.
True. It's like, there's no doubt about that.
That's very true. I agree. We're on the same page with that. You know what I mean? But everything we can do is say everybody be safe. You know what I'm saying? Right now we're gonna.
That's impossible.
I mean, try to be safe. Try to protect yourself. I mean, what the fuck? But right now we're about to get into my favorite segment of the episode. We're gonna talk about what we're all set on, and I'll start it. I'm all set on adults that have children that do not have life insurance. Life insurance in the black community is so taboo. Niggas will have car insurance and not life insurance, meaning what that says to me is you value your car more than your life. Like, and it just makes absolutely no sense. And what people don't know, especially like my peers, and if you're like 30, 35 and under, your life insurance, your premium is only gonna be like $100 a month max. So it's no excuse. Like, don't leave your kids in a situation, don't leave your kids dead. Don't leave your family dead. Like, let them be able to bury you and have something else to live off. You know what I'm saying? So I implore all my brothers and sisters and just people in general, get life insurance if you have kids. You should have it in general. But if you don't have kids, or if you do have kids, you definitely need it. So that's what I'm all set on. Adults with kids with no life insurance.
Copy correct. This nigga Free be switching in the motherfucking reading rainbow mode and shit. That nigga's hilarious. But yo, fuck it.
What you all set on, Rich?
I'm all set on I had a conversation with my good friend Paulie Castellano earlier, and niggas was talking about how shorties just have no discretionary situation with they box. Like
what?
They'll fuck any nigga that had a hot run. Like a nigga like he like, yo, I was hollering at this bitch. She tried to make me work for the pussy like her boyfriend ain't run off with 30 bags the other day. Like her baby daddy ain't running off. Y'all is out here fucking with niggas that is having a hot summer and turn to thieves to keep this shit going, and fucking with niggas that just living foul lives. Like niggas is all set on bitches that is fucking with no vision. Like y'all just is out here with no vision of the future, just jumping from dick to dick without really seeing, without no vision of seeing what's going on. Like that shit. Like y'all have to have vision, bro. Y'all are sitting here fucking with niggas real fast that's popping right now without seeing what's going on. Overlooking niggas that been in the game forever, might just be slow for him right now or whatever it may be. And it's like, yo, that shit gotta stop. Be like, my man said it's called a bird flu. Like, bitches just running to whoever could pay for it right now. And that's that. And y'all just end up, then we hear, oh, this nigga my bum ass baby daddy, my this, my that. You running around, you got your baby daddy got a chain that's 6 years old. He the same chain he bagged you in, he still got it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do your homework. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't have it, you lacked the vision, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about the vision. So that's what I'm all set on. Bitches fucking with no vision, B. Real talk.
Also this week, we're adding a new segment. It's going to be real light, calm. It's the financial literacy segment. Rich is going to narrate that for us. Rich, tell us some tips and tricks for the people out there.
I don't really want to tell y'all shit. Nah, I'm lying.
He don't.
To be real, let me just take this gem with you. Be like, practice OPM. Like, you know what I mean? It's called other people's money. It's what the white man use. It's any person that's successful in business, they practice OPM. Like, they leverage what they have into getting money from banks and other financial people. You know what I'm saying? Build your credit, and do what you got to do so you don't have to spend your own money on anything. Like, yeah, tell them front you that, bro.
And, like, a step further, like, build your credit, get a credit card. Because, like, if you're spending money and you're just using your debit card, like, your money's not working for you. Like, at least if you're going to spend money, use your credit card so you can pay that off immediately and then have your credit go up. And, like, certain credit cards have cash back. So, like, you're missing out on free money.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Spending money, using your debit card in general is just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same money is gonna get spent regardless, so you might as well get the benefits from your credit card. Like, just pay that shit off.
So, yes, make sure y'all niggas is practicing OPM, using other people's money, using your credit cards, paying it on time, building your credit. And that's gonna conclude this episode. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We appreciate everybody that's been buying merch off worldset.com.
Worldset.com. Like, subscribe.
He just got the mug and all that. Like, subscribe.
Podcast, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify. We literally on everything. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all niggas.
Next week.
You already. Beep, beep.